Did you already throw your New Year's resolution overboard? New Year, it's just 2 months away. Are you proud of yourself? I guess no. Look, I used to be like that. Every year on January 1st, I made the same resolution. This is the year I'm finally getting fit. Armed with motivation and a brand new gym membership, I'd head to the nearest fitness center, decked out in the brand new workout gear. First 2 weeks, crushed it. Hit the treadmill, tried a boxing class, and even Googled meal prep for beginners. But by week 3, my enthusiasm started to waver. Business got busy, the weather was cold, and Netflix was calling my name. At the end of January, my new year, new me resolve had turned into new year, same old me. The gym bag collected dust in the corner and the healthy groceries sat untouched in the fridge. By December, the gym membership I barely used had quietly drained my bank account all year. You know this kind of situation, even if it's not hitting the gym. Maybe it's stop smoking, save money, or wake up early. Alright, picture this. It's December 31st, 2025. You're leaning back, maybe sipping on something celebratory, or hey, maybe just your go-to coffee. Wow, what a year. Your 2025 goals, not just checked off, they're obliterated. Your career thriving, your health better than ever, and discipline, you finally mastered it. But what if you could actually make this your reality? This isn't about wishful thinking or writing manifestation in your journal 100 times. Although, if that's your thing, go for it. I'm actually talking about something real, something actionable, a framework that will help you absolutely crush your goals in 2025. And the best part? It's simple. You don't need a PhD in self-improvement, time management, or a color-coded planner, although I do love a good planner. All you need is the SMART method, a game plan that's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Now, what I'm talking about here isn't just another pep talk. Stick with me. By the end of this, you'll have the tools to make 2025 your best year yet. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's start with the basics. Most people set goals like, I want to be healthier, or I want to make more money. Sounds good, right? But here's the problem. What does that even mean? How do you measure healthy? How much is more? I'll be honest, I used to make the same mistake. I'd say things like, I want to get fit, but there was no real plan, no specifics. So I'd skip workouts, and by February, that goal would be long forgotten. Here's what I learned. Vague goals don't work because they don't give you direction. When your goal is specific though, it's like you now have a map with a clear destination. Instead of saying, I want to get fit, say, I want to lose 30 pounds come June 1st. So what do? And then you hit the gym 3 times a week, eating healthy, stop drinking soda. Now it's different. It's more detailed, and now you have something tangible. You know exactly what you're aiming for. So let's make this real. Grab a piece of paper, or phone, or anything you can write on. What's your big goal for 2025? Write it down and get as detailed as possible. Ask yourself, what exactly do I want to achieve? Why does it matter to me? The more detailed you get, the more motivated you'll feel. If you can't measure your progress, how will you know if you're actually succeeding? Tracking your progress isn't just about accountability, it's about staying motivated. Look, let me tell you a quick story. When I first started growing my business, I didn't just say, I want to make more money. I set a clear target, $100,000 by the end of the year. Then I broke it down, $25,000 per quarter, $8,333 per month, $277 a day. Having those smaller milestones made it so much easier to stay on track. Every time I hit a small milestone, I felt like I won the Super Bowl 7 times over. Yeah, they were small wins, but they were proof I was moving forward, even on the tough days. So what can you do? Whatever your goal is, find a way to measure it. You want to save money? We'll decide how much you want to save each month or each week. You want to improve your fitness? Track your workouts or log your progress in an app or a book, anything. The point is, put your progress somewhere where you can see it daily. A journal, a habit tracker, or even a sticky note on your bathroom mirror. Trust me, there's something powerful about seeing those small wins pile up. Now let's talk about balance. I'm all for dreaming big, If you aim for the moon and miss, at least you'll grab the stars on the way down, right? But I will say there is a fine line between ambitious and unrealistic. For example, if you've never ever run a day in your life, setting a goal to run a marathon in 6 months is probably not going to happen. And when you do inevitably fall short, you're going to feel discouraged, you'll feel awful. But what about if you decide to train for a 10K in 3 months? That is absolutely doable. Now here's what I would want you to do. Stretch yourself a little bit, but don't set yourself up for failure. Look at your goal and ask, is this realistic given the time and resources I have? If it feels too overwhelming, tweak it, change it. You can do that. You don't have to strictly follow your original plan. Creating a goal that's challenging yet achievable is where the magic happens. Now this one, guys, is big. Your goal has to be meaningful to you, not your parents, not your friends, not Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, none of that. If your goal doesn't align with your values, you're not going to stay motivated. A few years ago, I set a goal to get 6-pack abs. Hey, I thought it looked cool, but honestly, I didn't care enough about staying with it, the strict diets and the workouts. I gave it up in a month. But then I set a goal to get healthier, so I'd have more energy to grow my business and spend time with my family. That hit differently. It wasn't about vanity, it was about living the life I wanted because it mattered to me. That made me stay committed. So before you commit to a goal, ask yourself, why does this matter to me? How will it make my life better? Because if it doesn't light you up, it's time to rethink about what you're trying to do. Or how about this? Say you have a goal without a deadline. That is just wishful thinking. When there is no urgency, when there is no end date, procrastination is a sneaky little bugger. He likes to just show up, move in, live with you. And by the time you realize it, it's already too late. And a goal without a deadline, that is just wishful thinking. When there's no urgency, procrastination sneaks in and turns your someday into never. Say you want to start a side hustle in 1 month. Instead of saying, I'll do it someday, set a specific, concrete timeline. Try it this way. I'll launch my first product by March 1st. Suddenly, that vague idea becomes a real concrete plan. Break your big goal into smaller deadlines. Let's say you want to save $10,000 by December 31st. Divide that into monthly or even weekly targets. Deadlines create momentum, and momentum is everything. Now here's the thing that nobody tells you. You are going to have setbacks, you are going to fail, you are going to miss a deadline, you might fall off track for a week, or 3 in my case. Not proud of it. The point is, it happens to everyone. The key is to not let one bad day turn into a bad week or turn a bad week into 4 weeks. Or having one missed goal turn into giving up entirely. When things don't go as planned, pause. Pause, reflect, and ask yourself, all right, what can I learn from this? How can I adjust and change things and keep going? Self-improvement isn't about being perfect. It's about progress. But listen, all of what I just talked about doesn't mean a thing if you don't use them. So don't just listen, start applying. What's your specific goal for 2025? Write it down, and if you're feeling stressful, like everything is too much and you got no energy for your goals, check out this video.